is in Islamabad.
The roads have been blocked. Paramilitary, army and police deployed, and the journalists are arriving. But so far, there is no sign of senior officials. Since the talks were announced, Pakistan has remained positive that not only would they happen, but that there is a chance to find meaningful dialogue. No formal schedule has been announced for the talks, but the White House has said that they would be held on Saturday morning.
Only 3 ships passed through the Strait of Hormuz yesterday. President Trump posted last night that is not the agreement we have. A federal judge has rejected the Pentagon's latest restrictions on reporters.
The judge declared a new rule barring journalists from seeking confidential information from government sources was essentially unconstitutional. The Pentagon had adopted that revised policy last month after the same judge ruled its earlier press policy was unconstitutional. Defense Secretary Pete Hegseth has been trying to limit reporters' access to the Pentagon. He closed their designated workspace and declared more parts of the complex off limits to them. The Pentagon spokesman says it will appeal this latest ruling. Michael Wallace, CBS News.
A day after she held a surprise news conference denying ties to Jeffrey Epstein, First Lady Melania Trump denounced what she called lies about her and the convicted sex offender.
I call on Congress to provide the women who have been victimized by Epstein with a public hearing.
Mrs. Trump accuses her detractors of a smear campaign. Military planes and helicopters at the ready to pluck the Artemis II astronauts out of the Pacific Ocean later today.
I'm Peter King at the Kennedy Space Center. Artemis II will blast into the atmosphere at a record-setting 25,000 miles per hour, with temperatures as high as 5,000 degrees outside the Orion spacecraft integrity. Now, all that friction will create a 5-minute communications blackout that ends when integrity hits the lower part of the atmosphere, slowing it down to 325 miles per hour and eventually much slower as 11 parachutes provide the brakes for splashdown.
Officials in Philadelphia are presuming the worst after a garage collapse Wednesday at Children's Hospital there. Mayor Sherelle Parker says search dogs haven't found any signs of life in the rubble.
2 individuals remain missing and are presumed deceased.
That would bring the death toll up to 3. The fire commissioner says crews need to delayer the building in order to find the missing people. U.S. oil climbs above $100. This is CBS News.
What is going on?
What's going on here? How is this possible? Great storytelling starts here.
Oh, come on.
Why? It's time for 60 Minutes.
DQ presents the Blizzard Double Flip Deal. For a limited time, when you buy 1 Blizzard treat, you get a second for just 99 cents. That's 2 Blizzards, 2 spoons, 2 flavors, and 2 flips. So don't miss out on the Blizzard Double Flip Deal, available only for a limited time and happening now at DQ. Because the only thing better than a Blizzard treat is a second Blizzard treat for just 99 cents. It's a deal to flip for. The Blizzard Double Flip Deal. Get it in the app. Participation may vary.
There's a difference between liking a house and actually getting it. Redfin is built to make up that difference and close the gap between finding and owning the home for you. Redfin agents close twice as many deals as other agents. So when you find a home you love, you're not a step behind when it's time to make an offer. That means less watching great homes disappear and more focus on the ones you'll actually move into and call home. Redfin helps turn saved listings into real addresses. Get started at redfin.com. Own the dream.
Local news is brought to you by Fusion Coffee House in the Township in Ridgeland, reminding you to attend the free Township Jazz Festival on Saturday, April 11th.
Amazon expands again in Mississippi. Today, sunny and 83. Tonight, mostly clear and 55. Saturday, you can expect a high at 84 and 85 for Sunday. Sunny both days. No rain expected anytime soon. With news on 103.9 WYAB, I'm Chris Davis.
Mississippi is truly a rare occurrence. What you have accomplished here, you are in rare company.
He is a representative of Amazon announcing some of the projects Thursday that include the new data center coming to Clinton and expansion of the projects in Madison County with 700 jobs there. It's still not clear exactly how many data centers will be built in Mississippi. If you are concerned about the use of our resources, Amazon promises some of the data centers will use no water or very little. Shots fired from outside a house to the inside, and 2 people ended up in the hospital. And so far, no one has ended up in jail in the incident. That happened Wednesday night about 9 at a house on Valencia Street, which is just south of Raymond Road in South Jackson. Bars and restaurants and even package stores in Mississippi cannot buy directly from alcoholic beverage distributors and must go through the state's alcoholic beverage control warehouse. And right now, that backlog is about 170,000 cases, reports WJTV. Some lawmakers wanted to pass a bill that would allow the businesses to buy direct, but that did not happen during this year's legislative session. A school bus was hit in Hattiesburg Wednesday just a few seconds after some kids got off of it and the car sped away. Now 47-year-old Lewis Bullock has turned himself in to face hit and run charges. He's been booked into the Forest County Jail. More news in 1 hour on 103.9 WYAB. I'm Chris Davis.
The views and opinions expressed on this program are the individual views and opinions of the people expressing them and do not necessarily reflect those of this radio station, its parent, affiliated, or related entities, agents, or employees.
Welcome to the Chip Matthews Show, where politics meets the South. So grab your sweet tea, find a comfortable spot to sit back, and let's embark on this journey together. Chip away, chip away.
And good Friday morning. It is the Chip Matthews Show here on WYAB. I, of course, am your superstar, Chip Matthews, along with Dawn McKiss.
Like a superstar. How'd that song go?
Shining star for you to see what your life can truly be. Anyway, good morning, everybody. I'm Chip Matthews. She's Dawn McKenzie with special guest in the studio,
Landon Wallace.
Hey, good morning.
And he's with
Jackson Motorsports.
Jackson Motorsports.
There you go.
That's the Speedway, though, right?
Yeah, Jackson Motor Speedway. Yes, ma'am.
Okay.
Correct.
Jackson Motorsports is something completely different.
Well, I'm so sorry.
That's not the way things work.
I know
You're
it. I'm a flunky. I failed.
You're ignorant. And you're wearing a Mississippi shirt today.
Mm-hmm.
I'm glad to see you supporting this great state.
Can you? It only says Mississippi one time. Is that all you can read?
Mississippi, 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 chump.
Chump.
Yeah, that's a song.
Oh,
Fling
I bought this shirt just for you.
That's some fling hammer.
I bought this shirt just for you.
You know what some fling hammer is, right?
What's a fling hammer?
You'll learn. I'll get them booked out at the restaurant. Good morning to Will Brown, Ricky Ground, Shane Easley, Lloyd Travis, Ricky Gray, Andy Devine, Jeff Thomas, and of course, good morning to all of you listening to us in where was that? Canton, China. Yeah.
Yeah. Canton, China
Canton,
today.
China.
We're in Canton, China today, Landon.
Ching chong chong, chong chong chong, chong chong ching. But anyway, good morning to everybody. We're here on the program on a Friday, going to get into some of the things that are going on. Talk to our guest about what he's got going on.
Yeah, what you got going on this weekend?
Well, thank you for one, Chip and Dawn, for allowing me to come up here this morning. So my name is Landon. I'm the announcer over at Jackson Motor Speedway in Byron, Mississippi. And this weekend, we actually kick off our season opener. We have the Hurricane Area Super Sprint Car Series rolling into town this weekend. If you've never seen sprint car racing or you basically don't know what it is, the long story short, it's like tying a high chair to a rocket ship and holding on for dear life.
Cool.
It's absolutely mental. I don't know how those guys do it. 700 horsepower, cars weigh 1,400 pounds. We've got a really good field coming this weekend, plus all of our local support divisions as well. So just kicking off the opening night of the 2026 season, and we came up here to talk about it a little bit.
Okay, and that's down in Byron.
Yep,
Byron, Mississippi.
So this is a Saturday only event?
Yes, ma'am. It's only depend on the night, obviously, but this weekend it'll only be on Saturday.
And what time does your gates open for?
So our gates will open at 5. Hot laps, which is when we start the races, will start at 6:30. Yes, ma'am.
So you don't have any type of different age groups that come in and do their little lesser not quite as professional.
So
It's,
You mean like Pee Wee division?
yeah, like Pee Wee divisions.
so in motorsports, it's a little bit different. It's not like your football, baseball, basketball, or anything like that. So really, when you get to the level of where you're racing on a big car track, it's anybody. I mean, there's kids out there who are absolutely tremendous drivers who are 12 years old, don't even have a driver's license. But anything that really happens on in a big racetrack, something like Jackson or any of the other tracks in the state or in the country, there's no really divisions. You've got kart racing growing up, flat kart racing, go-karts. That's kind of your little league. But even then, the little league can also, go. It's motorsports,
Right.
It's always growing. It's always changing. It's always evolutionizing.
It's got a motor and 4 wheels. They're ready to go.
Yeah, and turn left.
Yeah. So, where does your participants travel from?
So this weekend with the Hurricane Area Super Sprint Car Series, I think we've got 5 states, including Mississippi, Arkansas, Tennessee, Louisiana, and there is one fellow that is coming all the way from Casper, Wyoming.
Well, hold on just a second. You just said Hurricane Division.
Yep.
And he's coming from Wyoming?
From what you make it make sense.
Okay.
So the reason they call it the Hurricane Division is it's a sanctioning body, and they're based out of, I'm assuming, the Denham Springs, Baton Rouge area, but they travel all over the Southeast and race. So
Okay.
So what can we? I'm a newbie to this, and I'll be there Saturday night. So
good.
What can one expect to?
Are you gonna put me on the pit crew?
Yes, you're going to be on the pit crew.
We can find somebody.
Yes,
I'm
you
not
are.
gonna be on the pit crew. No.
Yes.
No.
No, I mean, it's just going to be a great night of racing. As far as the sprint car division goes, really high speeds. I mean, these guys are moving 100, 110, depending on track conditions, upwards of 120 miles an hour.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, and like I said, there's different forms of sprint car racing, correct? If you take the numbers of what it costs for or how a F-30 or F-15 fighter jet, the power to weight ratio, the actual number is almost spot on the money of what it's like driving a 360 or a 410 sprint car. It's unreal, but they do it on dirt. So basically it's NASCAR racing just with dirt. I like it a lot better, but there's a lot of divisions. We've got 602 late models, 604 street stocks, factory stocks, limited modifieds, Crown Vics. We've got 7 other classes, including our SCDRA Sport Compacts that are racing Saturday. So a whole bunch of racing going on. It's one of the biggest opening weekends that we've had in a long time.
And understand, drag racing is not dressing up in drag and racing cars.
It is not.
Yes. Understand that.
Are you sure, Chip?
I'm positive.
Are you disappointed?
No, I'm not.
You sure?
I'm positive.
You see his glasses that he has on over
Well,
there,
these are-
right?
Well,
They are cheetah print.
Well, these right here, I found these and they seem to not disappear.
I wouldn't even wear those.
Thank you very much. I questioned whether I should wear them. But anyway.
I know it.
But anyway, what else is going on?
Well, we have a big weekend at Beethoven's.
Yes, we do.
We have Friday night a new band that's new to us called Halo will be performing, and Saturday night the McGee's.
They played somewhere out on the reservoir last night.
The McGee's
No.
did. Halo did.
Halo did.
Oh, okay. And then Sunday we're
I
going
could
to
hear 'em.
start something different with a gospel Sunday brunch.
Yeah,
for you.
this Sunday we have a gospel Sunday brunch. The name of the band just
Slipped your mind.
I want to say it's Southern. Don't make me lie.
I don't know. But we have a lunch buffet again this
Yes.
Sunday, and I think Ralph Miller may be playing afterwards.
Ralph Miller's playing after the gospel Sunday brunch, and then we have entertainment. We have entertainment as long as the sun's up until 4 hours after the sun goes down. Okay.
Yeah. And then our blue plate special today is pecan smoked pork chop
Yes.
and fried catfish.
Yep.
Mm-hmm.
And of course, we always have hamburger steak. So
Yeah.
that's that. Tell me something else. You're the racetrack announcer?
Yes, sir. Absolutely.
How long have you been doing that?
Well, I think this is my first full-time year coming back for a full season. I lived in Phoenix, Arizona for a couple years, for 2 years to be exact. And I was the full-time announcer, but off and on, for about 5 years now, but this is my first full year back doing it.
See, I did it back in 84, 85 at the Jackson International Speedway when we had
the asphalt track.
Yeah, that was out at Clinton.
Yep, Clinton, right across from Mississippi College.
I did that back in the day.
That's
and-
pretty cool.
Oh, yeah. I was like, I'm lost. They said, just get a bear and dog.
I kind of got roped into it. I'm a former racer myself, and I just sold all my stuff. And a buddy of mine, he just kind of hit me up and said, "Hey, there's this series that we're starting, and would you like to come try to be an announcer?" And I said, "Well, dude, I can barely speak English. I don't know if I can do this." Well, the series fell through, and then I was just at the racetrack one night, and Amanda McAlpin came up to me, which is the track owner, and she said, "Hey, I heard you were trying to be an announcer. Do you think you can come fill in one show? Our current announcer's not going to be here." And then I took it, and then the rest is history.
Yeah.
So I enjoy doing it. It's fun.
It's awesome to hear stories, how things come about.
It is. And you meet a lot of cool people, make a lot of cool connections. And I don't know, I really enjoy it. I love the sport. I'll do anything I can for the sport. Maybe it's a way for me to give back to the sport because I can't afford it financially, So if I can spread some positivity through a microphone and keep fans entertained at the racetrack, I'm happy to be there.
I need to challenge him to a race.
You don't want it?
Yeah, you can race. You can race my limousine.
What's in your limousine?
An engine,
three seats, and some rust. But anyway, good morning, Ricky Gray. Good morning, Chris Lofton. Good morning, Helen.
Hi, Mom.
She came out and had a meal. And, you talk about how people start strangely into radio. She's my ex-stepmother-in-law. How about that?
I bet that's awkward at Thanksgiving.
Stalking my radio show.
I was not stalking. I was watching like everyone else.
Yeah, everybody in America. And last night I was at the liquor store. Imagine that. And I'm running into a guy. I cannot remember his name right now. It'll hit me sooner or later, but he was in there and he goes, we were looking at the different liquors and he goes, oh, I said, I got a restaurant over here with a bunch of that. He goes, I've heard about that restaurant on the radio. Some guy talks about it. I said, hello, I'm that guy. But anyway, we'll be back with more of this exciting radio program, the broadcast that everybody wants to listen to right here in just a moment, right here on WYAB. Radio program, the broadcast that everybody wants to listen to right here in just a moment, right here on
Keep it tuned here to 103.9 WYAB.
Acme Pizza and Daiquiris is leveling up. A whole new Acme Pizza and Daiquiris is now open at the Reservoir at Beethoven's Boardwalk in Ridgeland, right next door to Cock of the Walk. And the new Acme Pizza and Daiquiris will have all of your old favorites too, like the Acme Dynamite Balls and Garlic Knots, and the best specialty pizzas ever, like the Pig, the Sergeant Pepperoni, the Surf and Turf, and lots more. Come to the all-new Acme Pizza and Daiquiris location on the Res in Ridgeland, next door to Cock of the Walk.
The 19th Annual Township Jazz Festival is Saturday, April 11th in Ridgeland. 8 hours of live jazz, headlined by Grammy winner Nestor Torres. Also featuring the Tropic Owls from New Orleans, along with local favorites like the Vamps, Southern Comfort, the JSU Jazz Band, and much more. And admission still free. That's the Township Jazz Festival on Highland Colony Parkway in Ridgeland. Visit townshipjazzfestival.com.
If you want the best health care, where do you go? The Mayo Clinic. If you want the best care for your vehicle, where do you go? Mayo Auto Clinic in Raymond. Mayo Auto Clinic does foreign and domestic vehicles and diesel repair. Mayo Auto Clinic has ASE certified techs with over 25 years of experience. You can extend the life of your car or truck when you take it to Mayo Auto Clinic. For cost-effective repairs and maintenance, go to the best. Mayo Auto Clinic. Open weekdays at 7 a.m. Highway 18 in Raymond.
Looking for the perfect spot to unwind with friends and family? El Patrio Mexican Restaurant is calling your name. With locations in Flowood and Cross Gates, Brandon, El Patrio is the cozy, family-owned gym where great food meets great times. Enjoy El Patrio's signature margaritas and happy hour specials that keep their customers coming back for more. Indulge in their authentic Mexican dishes prepared with love and served in a warm, family-friendly atmosphere. Come to El Patrio and taste the traditions. El Patrio, where family, flavor, and fun come together.
Not again. Time to call that big faceless company. Let's see. Press 1 for sales, press 2 for more waiting? Seriously? I'll be retired before this copier gets fixed.
Why wait on hold when you can have local service fast? Advantage Business Systems will fix it today. Real people, real service. None of the runaround. Visit absms.com. That's absms.com. Advantage Business Systems. Stop waiting.
Looking for adventure, amazing food, and a little relaxation all in one place? You'll find it at Cypress Point Resort in Brandon. Load up the family and experience a real drive-through safari, petting zoo, and thrilling guided Jeep tours. Then slow it down with mouth-watering steaks at the steakhouse, or grab drinks and live music at the tavern. Planning a wedding or reunion? Cypress Point Resort has beautiful venues and cozy lodging. Ready for your big day or just a weekend escape? It's everything you love about the outdoors with a touch of luxury. Cypress Point Resort. Wild fun right around the corner.
Metal Builder Supply in Pearl provides quality commercial and residential metal roofing, pre-engineered steel buildings, mini storage facilities, pole barns, and steel components with old-time service and competitive prices. Through our commitment, experience, and expertise, Metal Builder Supply has established a business relationship with our customers that will last a lifetime. When you need metal roofing, reflective insulation, trim, or metal decking, contact Metal Builder Supply online at metalbuildersupplypearl.com.
Have you been injured through no fault of your own? Do you know your rights? Don Evans does. Do you really believe that the insurance company would disclose all information to you? Don Evans will make sure that you are fully informed. It costs nothing to discuss your case. From car wrecks to malpractice, Don Evans will make you and your family whole again. Don Evans won't ever charge unless he collects for you. Call Don for a free, no-obligation consultation at 601-969-2006.
Welcome back to the Chip Matthews Show, and here is your host, Chip Matthews.
Yes, it's Charlie Matthews' favorite son. Yes, Chip Matthews Show here on WYAD. Yeah.
Say what?
I thought my mama.
Oh,
I'm her favorite
you
son.
spoke of your mom?
Yeah, I said my mama.
You're only her favorite son because she's not here to defend that.
Okay. So my mother has passed. So, but that's that.
You're sweet, mama.
So you're going there. Okay. But anyway.
But I'm sure your other siblings would argue.
You think that me and my brothers and sisters would argue?
Yes.
That's insane.
All the time.
That's insane. We're all 11 months apart.
They probably tried to squash you because you talked so much as a kid. I think you came out speaking full sentences when you were born.
You know, this is the Chip Matthews Show, and people expect me to talk. So go right ahead. So I was born with a microphone in my hand.
You certainly were.
Okay.
So we have Landon Wallace here today with us from Jackson Motor Speedway.
There you go.
And so what age did you get interested in this sport?
So I grew up in it. My dad was a racer. His dad was a racer. His dad was a racer. So I was pretty much born into it. I think I was born in Brandon, and probably 2 or 3 nights later, I was getting dirt in my ears, at the racetrack.
Yeah.
So I've been around it my whole 27 years of existence.
That's pretty cool.
Dirt in your ears.
Dirt in your ears.
Dirt in your ears. Yeah.
Every little boy needs dirt in their ears.
Absolutely. Toughens you up.
Mm-hmm. So, that I guess that's what kind of got you interested, is that you was raised around it and been there and learned how to build those engines. And
well, I don't know about that now. I'm not the mechanical inclined type of person. They build the engines and I'll just drive it.
He's a driver and a talker.
Yeah, driver and a talker. Yeah. I got the easy part back then. Now I've got the best job at the racetrack too. Sit in the press box, talk on a microphone, get paid, and eat free concession stand food, especially Philly cheesesteaks. I got the best job at the racetrack, no doubt.
Philly cheesesteaks, huh?
They are divine.
You might get him down there with a Philly cheesesteak.
I promise you, best Philly cheesesteak in Jackson.
Well, I don't doubt that. And then of course, that's what we get paid here, is Philly cheesesteaks, right?
We do.
Okay, I haven't been sharing the sandwich with you.
No,
Sorry.
you haven't.
Okay. But anyway. So this weekend you got some superstars coming in to race. So who you got?
Yeah, we got Cody Gardner. Cody Gardner is one of the best 360 sprint car drivers in the Southeast. He's out of Arkansas. He won the Trophy Cup over in, I think it was Tulare Speedway over in California. Don't know which city. Caleb Engel, Hayden Martin. He's a Mississippi driver. He's really, really talented behind the wheel. Of course, the defending champion, Jake Brashear, will be there as well.
Where's he from?
I think it's Denham Springs, around the Louisiana area.
Okay.
So we got a pretty good field coming this weekend. I think right now, how we're sitting today, of course, there could always be more that show up. I think right now we got 25 cars that are going to be there on Saturday.
You know, and then of course, you don't invite any of the local Jackson residents to come in and drive?
Yeah, you know,
I'm talking about those on
We
the
got
interstate.
220.
No, I tell you, they've got plenty of practice. Plenty of practice.
220.
I about got dumped this morning taking the 220 exit. So
Oh.
a beat up 2003 Chevy Sonic, I think is what it was, with one headlight and no tail lights, and it was missing the front fender. He about pit maneuvered me getting on there.
No tag, no insurance.
No tag, no insurance, no nothing.
He's one of our proud drivers here in
Yeah.
Jackson. Yes. But anyway.
Yeah. Well, that's great.
Oh yeah. So what time does everything get underway?
Yeah, so everything kicks off officially at 6:30 on Saturday. But your general admission gates open at 5, but racing and everything will start at 6:30 Saturday night. So, and it's going to be a beautiful weekend. The weather is perfect. I mean, you couldn't ask. 80 degrees during the day. When the sun goes down, we're going to be rolling at about 60, 62. So,
How late do y'all go?
so normally on opening weekends or on a normal night, we're normally done by about 10, 10:30. Now, this weekend's a big weekend, so I'm probably expecting us to be done around that 11:30, 12 o'clock mark. But you know, what you come to see, the sprint cars, if you watch the whole show all the way through, all the classes, you're going to be there a little bit later than normal, but the sprint cars will probably be in and done by 11.
So everybody comes for the crashes, right?
Absolutely.
Okay.
I come for the crashes.
Okay, there you go.
As long as I'm not footing the bill,
Okay,
I come
gotcha.
for the crashes.
So, what is your schedule for your year?
So we've got a lot of big races going on this year. Another one we actually got a very big national show coming up here in June 18th through the 20th. It's the Hot Shot Shootout Nationals. It's a 3-day show. We got live music on Friday and
What kind of music?
Burnham Road.
Okay.
Burnham Road. They're going to come perform for us on Friday, and you're going to see drivers come from all over the country for that one. We're expecting anywhere between 60 to 70 cars for that one division.
Do you put 60 or 70 cars out there at one time?
I would love to. The track workers would hate me.
Okay.
100%.
How many cars you put out there?
Normally we can fit about 24, depending on the class. The sport compacts, which is what the Hot Shot Shootout Nationals will be. You could probably fit 30 of them on there comfortably, but normally 24 is what you normally see.
Do you ever do what is it? Derby?
Demolition derbies?
Demolition derby.
I wish we would, man. I think that'd
that
be
would
pretty
be
cool.
so fun.
Sometimes the races turn out like that. You know, sometimes the guys, I don't know if they're, what's going on, if they had a drink or two before they went to the racetrack or what, but, sometimes it can get a little.
No
get a little
drinking and
crash.
driving.
Yeah, no drinking and driving. We don't condone that.
Yeah. But anyway. So what else you got, Dawn? You're going to be out there.
Yes, I'll be
So
out there.
what do you need to wear? Is this something like you need to wear for like the Kentucky Derby and she wear a big hat? And
If you
everything?
want to, everybody's probably going to make fun of you, though. I mean, but if
Okay.
you want to, hey, look, free country, do what you want to do.
Mhm.
No, I mean, just blue jeans, a shirt, something comfortable in. Now, I will say this: don't wear anything that you're worried about getting dirty. No white. If it's going to be brown by the time it's over with.
And it's white after Easter,
Yeah.
right?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yep.
So you got to wear white gloves.
He said no white.
Oh,
Jill.
Yeah, no white. Yeah, no, it'll be brown by the time you leave.
So it's Jackson.
Yeah.
It's just like Jackson. No white.
Hmm.
But anyway, I'm not going to go there yet.
Oh goodness.
Mm-hmm.
Well, I'm excited.
Yeah, we're looking forward to having you.
Mm-hmm.
100%. You'll hear me talk the entire night.
Yeah.
So.
Well, cool. Well, there you go,
You
Jill.
got that. You'll be happy.
I'll be happy.
You'll have a surrogate to take my place.
Yeah.
Yeah, he'll talk.
Oh yeah, and I'll have to listen.
Exactly.
Well, that'll be all right. That will be all right.
We're going to thank you for coming in and being a part of the program this morning. Of course, we'll have you back in various times through
I
the
got
year.
one more question. What does it cost to get in?
Yeah, so your general admission is $25 on Saturday. Kids 7 through 12 are $12. Kids 6 and under are free. So
There you go.
Yeah, absolutely. So make sure to come hang out with us and enjoy it. It's going to be
Yeah.
a fun night. One of the biggest opening nights in Jackson Motor Speedway history. So we hope you guys can come out there. If you're listening to us this morning on the way to work, we just hope you can make it and join us.
Yeah.
And you never know. If you told me you heard me on the radio, I might just give you some free stuff. I'm all about some free stuff. So,
well, tell me this: where's it located?
You're gonna get me on that one. I don't have to have a GPS. I think it's 5448 Old Byram Road. I think. Don't hold me to that. Your best bet's Apple Maps and looking up Jackson Motor Speedway if it's coming from me.
Y'all take the Byram exit, turn left.
Yeah.
If you're coming from Jackson, turn right. If you're coming from south of there.
Yep.
And is it before the tracks or after the tracks?
So it's actually right after the tracks. Like if you're coming down Old Florence Byram, it's right after the tracks and literally the very next right you would take. But the bridge is out. The bridge has been out for, it seems like 20 years now. So you have to go all the way up to where, your Quick Trip gas station is. You're going to hop on the frontage road, go down a mile and a half, take a right, and just go in the back way.
I hope y'all have some good signs because I've been through there often and I haven't seen them.
I'll let you borrow my General Lee.
You will?
Yeah, you can just over the bridge.
Over that bridge?
Well, the good news is it looks like they've officially started working on the bridge. The other day they were in there driving piling. So hopefully by midsummer this year that it'll be.
How long has that bridge been out?
Oh my God! Don't even get me started on it.
More than 2 years?
Way more than 2 years.
Oh my gosh!
Yeah, I think we're pushing don't quote me. I may be completely wrong, but I think we're pushing the 5 to 6 to 7 year mark.
Oh,
yeah.
Okay, so when we get back, we're going to talk a little bit more about the Madison County supervisors and how bad they are. But they're only trying to catch up with the Hines County supervisors and how bad they've been for years in repairing things.
They got the work cut out for them.
Thank you for being here.
Yeah, absolutely. Thank you, guys.
We'll be back with more of the Chip Matthews Show right here on WYAB. Thank you for being here.
Yeah, absolutely. Thank you, guys.
We'll be back with more of the Chip Matthews Show right here on WYAB.
1039 WYAB.
Have you thought about the cost of long-term care? In Mississippi, a home health aide can cost over $57,000 a year, and a private nursing home room can exceed $109,000 annually. Hi, my name is Cressley Pierce at Pierce Professional Agency. Long-term care insurance may help protect your savings and give you more options and peace of mind as you age. Learn how planning ahead could save you money and stress. Find me, Cressley Pierce, online today at MadisonPlans.com. That's MadisonPlans.com.
You can show your pride and patriotism in honor of the 250th birthday of this great nation by proudly flying a flag. And a complete flag source on I-55 in Jackson is the place to find it. All sizes for all purposes. And they have the official 250-year celebration flag. Have a look at CompleteFlags.com. That's CompleteFlags.com.
Looking for farm fresh produce, high-quality local beef, dairy, and desserts? Look no further than the Farm Store in Flora. We've got the sweetest, juiciest fruits and vibrant vegetables from Two Dog Farms, plus premium beef, all from right here in the community. Whether you're cooking up a feast or just grabbing a healthy snack, the Farm Store has got you covered. Freshness you can taste, prices you'll love. Find us on Facebook at The Farm Store by Two Dog Farm.
CBS News Brief. Negotiators for the U.S. and Iran are getting set for meetings aimed at ending the war. CBS's Jared Hill.
Today, Vice President J.D. Vance heads to Pakistan ahead of long-term peace talks with Iran, though the short-term ceasefire appears to be as fragile as ever.
Most oil shipments still not getting through the Strait of Hormuz. First Lady Melania Trump holds a surprise news conference to talk about convicted sex offender Jeffrey Epstein.
Give these victims their opportunity to testify under oath.
She denies she had any ties to Epstein. The president says he didn't know anything about his wife was going to say. The Artemis II crew set to return home later today after a historic mission around the moon. CBS's Mark Strassman's at Johnson Space Center in Houston.
Integrity, this crew's Orion capsule will hit Earth's atmosphere and drop 76 miles into the Pacific.
CBS News Brief. I'm Deborah Rodriguez.
Need to ship something fast, print something now, or wrap the perfect gift? Head to the Mailroom Gluckstadt, your one-stop shop for all major shipping carriers. We pack and ship with care, offer private mailbox rentals, copy services, create and print banners, print your photos, lamination, binding, and secure document shredding. We always have a notary available, and we do gift wrapping too. Head to the Mailroom Gluckstadt across from Callaway's or online at mailroomgluckstadt.com. Stop in today and get it all done in one place.
At Bank of Yazoo, we believe that common sense makes for better banking. That's why we've taken our array of checking accounts and simplified them for you, boiling down features and benefits to create our New You, Achieve You, Benefit You, and Protect You checking accounts. Ready to discover how simple is better? Talk with us today. Bank of Yazoo, Bank of You. Member FDIC and Equal Housing Lender.
Efficient and trouble-free payroll processing is crucial to a business's success, and a lot of businesses are struggling with it. PeopleLease, a local payroll provider, not only offers top-of-the-line software, but also provides on-demand payroll support services. With PeopleLease, you're never on your own at every step of your payroll process. PeopleLease has the expertise in managing payroll challenges and will work hard to understand your business and employees. That's what makes PeopleLease the perfect choice for you and your business. Learn more online at peoplelease.com.
Welcome back to the Chip Matthews Show, and here is your host, Chip Matthews.
It is the Chip Matthews program, heard around the world and all over. What's that, huh? What'd you do?
I haven't done anything.
Okay, the Chip Matthews Show is brought to you by
the Pierce Professional Agency. Have you discussed your long-term care preferences with your family, Chip?
No.
Would you need to move in with a family member or vice versa?
No, they wouldn't have me.
Because you don't shut up enough. Do they have time and specialized skills needed to provide care for you, Chip?
Nope.
Nope. Okay.
So I need.
You need to get some important information and find Cressley Pierce at madisonplans.com. Click on schedule a meeting and the conversation is easy.
Okay.
You locate him at madisonplans.com.
There you go.
Yeah.
And good morning, Jenny Halford.
Oh, she's late.
No, that would be my plan. I'll get Jenny and Sharon to take care of me. I got a feeling
I'm sure they already have their plan for you.
Burial
for taking care of
burial at sea in the Gulf of Beethoven's. I can see it coming right now. Anyway, we got a spaceship splashing down later today.
Yep.
That's why we have the space. I have actual flight up behind our picture up here on the air.
Okay.
I got actual space flight pictures.
Yeah.
Being beamed in from Elon Musk, not from the astronauts. Because the astronauts really didn't go.
They didn't.
No, it's just a joke.
It's just a green screen, isn't it?
Green screen.
That's what they say.
Just kidding. Just kidding. We don't believe in that. Good morning, Wade. Let me ask you this. And I don't know if you want to talk about it. So you went to your Leadership Madison County thing yesterday.
We did. We took a field trip.
And where'd y'all go?
We started out at Sulphur Springs, which is in the northeast part of the county.
Yeah, that's the land of milk and honey belonging to Paul Griffin. Yeah.
And I know that there's at least close to $1 billion in that facility up there. They have a nice softball field that it has concrete poured for bleachers, and a beautiful playground for the kids to utilize, and a pavilion. And then they have a meeting, a building that you can host meetings that need to be inside.
Right.
And they have restrooms at all the locations for all these different buildings.
And we don't even use that for a voting precinct. We use all these little small churches that are not handicap accessible.
Yeah. Well, this would be a beautiful place, and it's big enough.
It's big enough for the 75 people that vote up there, too.
So I say it's a beautiful complex, and I know that it's well over $1 million. The playground equipment probably costs close to $100.
Is there a lake there?
Yes, there's a beautiful lake.
You know that beautiful lake? Rudy Warnock built that lake.
He did.
Yes, and it didn't hold water the first time, so he had to build it again.
So what they do to make it hold water?
I don't know. They fixed it.
They fixed it.
Probably have a concrete bottom in it.
It's-
It's probably one of those cement ponds.
It's a beautiful lake. It has bass, brim, and catfish in it.
Catfish.
Mhm.
How do you know? Did you see them?
I asked Mr. Griffin.
Mr. Griffin? You asked Mr. Griffin.
I did.
One of the three amigos, you
Yeah.
asked him, what's in there?
I did. I figured he'd know. That's his pond. It's his little lake.
It's not his. He thinks it's his.
Yeah.
It belongs
So I
to-
asked him where the property came from.
Yeah, and he said.
And he said that the county purchased it from the Catholic diocese.
Diocese, yeah.
Mhm. And that Makita has 5 acres across the road.
Makita.
Yes.
Amazing.
I know.
Amazing. The new Makita Hotel will be built out there,
Yeah.
right? It'll be like some 24-story hotel complex and golf course at Sulphur Springs
Well,
that they
that-
all put together.
Yeah, that was spoke about that they do need a hotel out there, because people don't know about it. And then you travel so far out of in the middle of nowhere that they needed a hotel to stay in.
Nothing like the government wanting to build something. I bet you.
Or an RV park.
They could do that, or they'll probably bring in an airport there sooner or later.
Yeah. That's big. It was like 70 acres.
Mm-hmm.
And they haven't utilized all of it.
No.
In the end, we traveled from there to Canton. And on
Yeah.
the way, we saw a beautiful new event venue called The Gathering.
Okay.
It's beautiful. It's right there almost on the corner of 16 and Sharon Road.
Yeah.
On the south side of 16. Beautiful event venue. And then we went and spent some time with Mayor Tim Scott.
Tim Scott Taylor. Yeah.
Yeah. And
and I guess that's the mayor of Canton. And I guess he didn't give y'all like a green vest and say, look, let's go pick up some trash. Let's go pick up some trash. We don't do much around here. We
he
pick up
did a
trash.
very well job of introducing all of his staff and his important people around him, like he done it 1,000 times.
Like how many staff members does he have?
There was the older women were there. 2 of the older women. Diamond, is that the one that?
Diamond, yeah, Diamond. She got to go Toofus.
Yeah, she was really cool.
Uh-huh.
And his doctor that is over the financials.
That's the city clerk.
Mm-hmm. And Alvin
Davis.
Davis. I've known him for many, many, many years.
Yes.
And the police chief and the fire chief.
Otha.
Yeah.
And none of them have an answer for my car that got stolen.
Yeah.
And brother-in-law or his cousin hauled my car for $600. Got to pay me in cash.
So Mayor Scott was talking about all the Timothy Taylor.
Tim Taylor.
Yeah.
Scott is just, I don't know why he puts that in.
Okay. So anyway, he was just discussing on how the lights are dim in Canton, but his intentions are to brighten them again. So then we left there and we traveled to Flora to meet with Mayor Childress.
Yes.
And he was really cool.
Okay.
And they only have 1,900 residents in Flora.
Right.
So that keeps it a town. And we're just talking about the municipalities and how they can't really grow because they're boxed in by other utility companies like the water districts and everything. And then we had lunch at Martin's in Livingston, and that was really good. And we ended our day with Mayor Mary
in
Madison, the city. And her story is so sweet. She came there when she opened up. She became an entrepreneur at the age of 12.
Right.
And I that hit home with me because at my age of 10, I realized that owning property was power.
Right.
It opened up a lot of doors for you. So she was just really cool lady. And I asked her about how difficult is it to keep the crime out of Madison, the city.
Okay, listen up, Tim. Okay.
And she says it's a daily battle, but you have to start with a strong leadership in your police chief, and you have to have things in place to keep it from coming in, to stop it before it gets started.
It's called zero tolerance.
Zero tolerance. You don't park on the side. You don't park on the road facing the opposite way of traffic.
Right.
That's where you start. You start with the small stuff.
Yeah.
You don't allow cars to be jacked up on blocks. You don't allow grass to be tall, and you don't fix tickets.
Right.
So that when you come into the city of Madison, that somebody's walking around with a big stick.
Right.
And they mean business.
Right. It's just like in the city of Jackson, you just had a person who was above the legal limit for drinking. Now, we had a person get off for murder earlier in the week.
Mm-hmm.
Now, another person killed 2 people in a car wreck.
Yeah, and mangled another one.
And mangled another person, and they were found not guilty.
Yeah, how does that happen?
How does that happen? It comes from a weak district attorney's office.
Mm-hmm.
It comes from a weak case being presented. It comes from DEI politics all over the place, telling people that you got to take care of everybody. But there's no way if in Mississippi it's against the law to drive drunk. Mm-hmm. So you're already guilty. You shouldn't have to go to court in this situation. You're guilty at the moment that we knew that you were drunk. Now, how do you lose that case once someone is guilty? It's sort of like the guy that stole my car.
Mm-hmm.
We found him with the car, but we're going to have to go to court and prosecute him.
Yeah. Well, we're in lots of trouble all the way down from our supervisors.
Supervisors are
all the way
horrible.
through our Justice Department is corrupt.
And that's what's going on. And people don't realize how bad it is. I've been screaming it up and down on this radio dial for a while now. It makes it easy to do a radio show.
Yeah.
Because, Chip, you got nothing negative to say. Now, what do we do about it? Well, we have to vote better people into office. Mm-hmm. We have to get back involved. We have to go out and gather among each other and do things because you can't fix it.
This gentleman that was sitting right here with us said he doesn't pay attention to what goes on in the world. And that's where it starts. Yeah. They like people like that. And he's not the only one. All the people that are his age don't care because it's just not something they care to listen to. They probably don't understand it.
And we're not knocking him.
No,
Make sure you know
no,
that.
we're not knocking him. I said all kids his age.
Yeah, 24-year-olds, 25-year-olds. They just think the world is wonderful. You got it. It
is what it is. It's their attitude. There's nothing I can do about it.
As long as you can own a cell phone and you can go out and do what you want to do, that's freedom in America.
Mm-hmm.
But what's going on with everybody else in the world as they go, well, Trump's over there. He's not going to do anything. Look, he's about to make a mud hole out of that place.
Mm-hmm.
This guy's going to mess around with the wrong guy and he's going to blow it up. Now, a lot of negotiating's going on, but he ain't leaving without the
what he came for.
He wants the uranium and he's going to take some oil. We're going to get paid for what we've done.
But didn't Hillary sell all uranium to to the Soviets?
And then she also sold it to these guys.
Yeah.
Or left some laying around. Yours is a necklace. But I mean, this is the government that has been created from a crookedness. And then you look at Makita, nothing. I really hate always harping on Makita, but I just sit here and I've watched them for years just do things. And a lot of people feel like everything they do is just wonderful.
Mm-hmm.
And look, economic development is great.
Yeah. And see,
but what we are doing is Makita is basically using is the finance company for our tax dollars, which they loan out of our money.
Yeah.
I mean, that's basically what it is.
So Flora sold some of their industrial property
to Makita. Right.
And then Makita turned around and came back and put some industrial businesses in that location.
Yeah.
And so you just kind of wonder, Makita, how much money did they make off of that property that
it's a middleman
sold to? The middleman always makes all the money.
Right. It's a middleman. They feel like that they go out and get it done. Now, meanwhile, we as taxpayer paying for it. We pay for the lobbyists in both directions, because no matter what, if it's a lobbyist, they got to cover their costs. Somebody's putting up the money on the front end to make sure they get the deal to go where they're going to. And then once it gets inside a nonprofit like Makita or Rankin First or one of these companies, and they're all over the state. It's not just Makita. It's everywhere. These nonprofits that are in business nonprofits are there to develop for the community and do all this good. But the reality is they're the middleman.
And they're making all the money.
And they're subbing the work out. And they know that there's a loophole in the law that says that nobody can question how a nonprofit works, and Makita is a nonprofit.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, Somebody make all this make sense.
They have learned how to get around.
And that's what I'm saying. Everybody's learned to get around. And our government has gotten too big. And the Republican leadership isn't Republican leadership. It is the big machine leadership. And we need to get control of this again, because all we're doing is paying more taxes. We pay for everything that's going on. We pay the tax. We pay the bill. We pay the freight for everything.
In my terms, Mayor Mary said yesterday that our Madison County supervisors are basically a house of cards.
Correct.
And it's just going to come tumbling down really fast and really hard, and that our county will be left in a total mess.
I mean, it is. And
we all should be mad about it before it happens.
And the sad thing about it is the politicians will get away with doing it. And those people that are protected by the nonprofit, because the state of Mississippi has made it legal for a nonprofit to spend the money any way they want to, because we just learned that from the Ted DiBiase trial. There's nothing you can do.
But Madison County isn't the only county. Hinds County is doing just as bad.
I mean,
now I moved to Rankin County, and they seem to do things right over there. They listen to their constituents.
They are spending their money better.
They are better.
And when their constituents say, "Hey, you ain't doing that with trailers," boom,
yeah,
they took care of that, right?
That's right.
You know, you're going to take down the monument. Nope, we'll take care of that too.
Yeah.
I mean,
well, we got 3 people controlling the whole county.
And I mean, this is and then Chad White keeps talking about this, and he has to step lightly where the big machine won't step on him. But shows like this program here and other shows on this radio station where we expose some of the shady, we all need to investigate. We need to get further into it and find out why they cover up every dollar in this state to make sure that no matter what, the middleman's going to get paid. I mean, it's sort of like that deal on the trees that we were talking about in Ridgeland.
Yeah.
They pay one guy $300,000 or $400,000 to cut the tree. The next guy pays the next guy $200,000, and the first guy made $100,000. And then to finally get the trees down, they called the guy, and he was going to charge $100,000 to cut the trees.
Yeah.
And he felt good about it. And then he found out everybody else was making what they were making. And he was like, "Oh no, I'm not cutting them damn trees. I'm staying out of it." Anyway, we'll be back with more right here on the Chip Matthews Show with Don McKenzie on WYAB. I'm staying out of it. Anyway, we'll be back with more right here on the Chip Matthews Show.
1039 WYAB.
Acme Pizza and Daiquiris is leveling up. A whole new Acme Pizza and Daiquiris is now open at the Reservoir at Beethoven's Boardwalk in Ridgeland, right next door to Cock of the Walk. And the new Acme Pizza and Daiquiris will have all of your old favorites too, like the Acme Dynamite Balls and Garlic Knots, and the best specialty pizzas ever, like the Pig, the Sergeant Pepperoni, the Surf and Turf, and lots more. Come to the all-new Acme Pizza and Daiquiris location on the Res in Ridgeland, next door to Cock of the Walk.
Now is the time to turn over a new leaf and shower yourself with savings at Mazda of Jackson. Mazda of Jackson has rates as low as 0.9% on select models, or spring into savings with up to $3,000 in customer cash with approved credit. Get to Mazda of Jackson today, where certified pre-owned vehicles and hassle-free trade-in options are also available. Shop online at MazdaofJackson.com or visit Mazda of Jackson, I-55 Frontage Road.
At Shelter Insurance, we believe insurance should adjust to fit your needs. That's why we work with you to design an auto, home, and life insurance plan that's particular to you. Insurance that fits just right. And Shelter is known for our award-winning customer service, satisfied customers, and a plan for you. Ready to check us out? Shelter Insurance. We're your shield. We're your shelter.
Whether you're at home, in your car, or on the field, let Shelter be your shield. Come see me, Jamie Creel.
For over 15 years, A1 Gear and Auto has been your hometown specialist for your auto repair and maintenance needs. From brake repair to placement, to radiators, engines, starters, alternators, heat, and AC water pumps, and more, A1 will get your vehicle back up and running and on the road and in a timely manner. A1 is one of the only shops in the metro that specializes in rear differentials, rear ends, and rings and pinions. Call today to set up an appointment, or if you got questions, at 601-939-1060. A1 Gear and Auto, your hometown vehicle specialist.
Hi, Kim Wade here.
Hot weather requires us to run the AC nonstop. Pure Air Consultants can inspect your unit today to ensure your AC is operating at peak performance. Pure Air Consultants is your go-to Rheem partner that can get the job done and have you resting in comfort in no time. Locally owned and operated, they have proudly served our community for over 22 years. Contact Pure Air Consultants today at mypureairconsultants.com. Rheem and Pure Air Consultants to the rescue.
This is Demario Davis from the New Orleans Saints. As a Brandon, Mississippi native, I've seen the positive effects Mercy House Adult and Teen Challenge has across the state. Help us restore broken families and fight against addiction by donating an unneeded vehicle, even if it doesn't run. Mercy House will pick it up for you. All paperwork is handled and you receive a tax deduction. Call 601-572-7296 or visit vehicledonationsms.com.
Thank you for helping us get our daddies back.
Doctor, the AC doctor, what's your diagnosis? My whole house was hot as a fever. Now my house frozen, cause my air conditioner's on. Doctor, my AC's broken. Doctor, the AC doctor, he healed my house. Bless my soul.
The AC Doctors is your one-stop provider for air conditioning and heating installation, service, and repair. Contact us for money-saving repairs and lower energy bills.
Doctor, the AC doctor, heal my house, bless my soul.
Google the AC Doctors and get some relief today. TheACDR.com.
Welcome back to the Chip Matthews Show, and here is your host, Chip Matthews.
It's going to be a beautiful, beautiful weekend, all weekend long, right here at the Chip Matthews Show and in Radio Emporium with Dawn McKenzie. No, so y'all come on out and see us out on the Gulf of Beethoven's out there at the reservoir.
Yeah.
Yeah, we got food today. We got music all weekend, and then we got a Sunday brunch. We now have the Sunday buffet every Sunday.
Every Sunday.
Every Sunday,
and it's so good. Chris cooks up like he's his grandma.
He is a grandma.
I know.
He is a grandma. He comes in and wears a little dress and a hat. And
You better leave him alone. He's gonna get you.
Drag cooking.
Yeah.
But anyway, no, just kidding. He can cook some cornbread, put some good scorch on it.
Yeah.
And look, you were talking about Fetterman just then.
Uh-huh.
Is it John? I can't remember his name.
Senator Fetterman.
Senator
is what
Fetterman.
we'll say.
He talks about Republicans and Democrats. And of course, everybody knows that he is not being a good Democrat according to Democrats.
Correct.
But that's because he wants to be an American first.
And he wants everybody to be American first.
And what's wrong with
Find
that?
your patriotic self and be an American. Drop the D and drop the R. And just be an American and
Red,
love
white,
the
and
country you live in.
Red, white, and blue. Now we're coming up on our 250th anniversary, and then of course out at Beethoven's, we're going to be having all kind of festivities, beginning with Memorial Day. But we're going to be red, white, and blue out there, and I want y'all to know that. And then of course we'll have the fireworks on the 4th of July and all of that in the water. And so I want y'all to think about being an American, and then I need you to start being a Mississippian. And then your local communities, you need to get all the way back to where you have control of your government, because they took the ballot initiative away from us. Y'all, they have made no effort to give it back. And we should, as people, as the citizens of Mississippi, we should be able to force the governor into having a special session just on the ballot initiative. But we have no voice.
That's right. None. They like it that way.
And then the politicians, we already learned through HB2 that they're going to do their thing.
Yep.
But it seems like we could collect a bunch of mayors in the state. Maybe they could get it done. But
so I encourage everybody to do something civically this weekend. Find a civic duty to do for your community.
get out to the reservoir and just come talk to us about your civic duty.
Yes.
Yeah, gather.
Gather
We're-
at Beethoven's Boardwalk.
There you go. We have a plan.
Mm-hmm.
Well, that's going to do it for us. Kim Wade will be in at 4 o'clock to get everybody ready for the gun and knife weekend in Jackson. So y'all be careful out there this weekend. Clay Edwards is next. Andrew Gasser is at 10. And Dawn, you need to say goodbye.
Goodbye.